Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining me on Starrstouch Heartfelt Healing. So yesterday I was really late running that video. I'll tell you, yesterday was one of those clear, cancel, release. And then I would go, okay, where's that coming from? Clear, cancel, release. And then I got to the point where it's like, no, if I'm having this many messages coming in, I need to lay down and just really relax for a moment and feel the feelings, which is so difficult sometimes, especially when you have stuff to do. And once I was able to kind of cry and feel my feelings, really go in there and say, okay, what is this deepest wound that's hurting me so? And how can I put it into perspective to where I can use it to help somebody else? And it was a lot of negotiations with the angels yesterday. It's like, please, can I just get a couple things done? And the answer was no. You need to go inside. So it's not a surprise today that Chiron and Mars are going together. They're working together in order to bring us into our place where we can see our deepest wound. Chiron is that very thing. There's going to be a calculator in the notes. It's called a Chiron calculator. You can put in your birth date, time, and location, and it'll tell you what sign and what house yours was in. And this can be very helpful right now because with Mars involved, it is kind of giving us that ability to not only go in and see it, feel it, release it, and then use it to help someone else. Wow, that's a lot. And we do have a Scorpio full moon coming up on May 5th, which is all about that. It's kind of going in and seeing our shadow side and doing a little repair and figuring out how can I use this in a good way? What is it that I'm learning from my shadow side? So I'm going to send out some energy. We do have the sun in Taurus. We have the moon right now is in Leo. So that's a good news thing. Leo is a lot of fiery energy, helping us move forward, figuring out what it is that we do want to bring in. So use it wisely. It can be fun too. Leo's a fun sign. So that's good too. Just asking these important questions, what is blocking us from doing what we want to do? So I'm going to send out a little energy to just our heart for a moment. Let's just ask a few questions. What is blocking us? Where are we building walls up in order to just protect ourselves, which is holding out the love of so many things? And well, I'm going to go down to the sacral chakra now. I'm just asking what it is that we can bring in that's creative and fun today with this Leo moon. What have we wanted to try? Is there a book that's flying off the shelf at you? Is there a certain thing popping up on your phone that's just a clear message that it's something that you'd be interested in? Yes, once we go through some of the lessons in life, we do the best we can with our life. And, you know, no one can really judge each other on how we handle it because everyone's on a different path. And as we go along, we do things and we learn from them. And then we try something else. So it's so important to just keep moving forward, knowing that we did the best we could with the situation we had at the time. And now we can make a new choice with our new wisdom and connecting our creativity to our heart. Just breathe, seeing ourselves from our own heart and just really knowing that there's so much more that we want to do and how can we get it going? And then a blast to the solar plexus for self-confidence. The sun shining in on your solar plexus. Well, this ground at the end, but I'm going to pull a few cards. Let's just pull a few cards around this and see what comes up. I really love the Spirit Messages deck lately. I'm pulling out of there, John Holland. Oh, I love this card. That's what we had the last time I pulled it out, I think. A mother's love. So we must need it, right? We always do. All right. Sending out. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. You didn't consciously choose this card, but it's likely that your hand was guided to choose this card by the love and inspiration of someone you consider as a mother figure. A mother's love lives on forever, and even though we are in the spirit world, that love never ends and will continue to nurture you, protect you, and keep you on your path. This card can also indicate that you may need to mother or nurture yourself at this time. Yes, yesterday, that's exactly what was going on. So if you feel like you need to take a few moments, even if you're at work, maybe just go to the restroom and find your energy and hold your heart for a moment. Say, what do I need right now? Just a couple deep breaths can really make a difference. Spirit knows your heavy heart is right now and encouraging you to remember the good times shared with your mother, for those special memories remain with her here in the spirit world. Your mother wants to thank you for all you did, and she knows the love, care, and thoughts you gave her right to the end. She says, I really never left you. I'm in the sun that rises and sets each day and the gentle breeze that caresses your face. When you feel the sun warm you, know that I'm holding you close in a tender embrace, whispering, I love you, my child. Oh, that's precious. No, and the thing is that a lot of people still have their moms. And if you still have your mom, I'm going to say, you know what? Cherish it, because it's not going to be forever. And just know that we all are doing the best we can. Moms have a rough job. They can't figure out exactly how to do stuff because they have their wounds they're dealing with too. So everybody should be really patient with each other. Definitely. We'll do the animal card now. What do we need today? What do we need for an animal card? Thursday, the collective. What do we need? What will help us the most to get through some of this energy? Oh, they're shuffling themselves. What is it we need to get through some of this energy today? Okay. Wolf spirit, and it's upside down. So it says, turn knowledge into wisdom. I'm going to turn it over because it's so pretty. All right. So let's just see what we've got there. That's the protection message when it comes out upside down. So what is unknown is still yet to be discovered. When wolf spirit appears, you're being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of a true experience and education if you tell yourself you're done learning or you don't have to know something. Be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open itself up like magic. Now is the time to look into the world with reverence and awe and insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you are willing to keep learning. Wolf Spirit is waiting to be your mystical, loving guide. Okay, yes, just what I was saying. A book might pop off the shelf. You might hear something in a store. It could be anything. You could get a message. Hey, this is something I'm interested in. I want to learn everything I can so that we can be the best at it that we can be. There's so many courses online. You can go through Udemy. I've done that with other things like there's health coaching. There's all kinds of things on there. You can get a certificate even. So it's really inexpensive and a good way to get started with something. That's Udemy. All right, I'm shuffling up the native spirit cards. I'm going to pay attention. Here we go. Denise Lynn. This card deck today, please. Okay. Lying out on the floor today. Okay, so spirit keeper of the West. Let's take a look. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm gonna hold it up a little longer. There. So many colors in there. My goodness. Hmm. Transformation. Letting go of the old. Initiation. Illumination. Harvest. Gather your inner resources. If it doesn't feel right, don't go ahead. Trust your heart. Chaos brings positive change. Almost all changes come out of turmoil. Don't be concerned if there's confusion in your life. It still will all work out. Native Spirit wants you to know in the medicine wheel, the west is the direction that symbolizes the fiery setting of the sun, autumn, the waning moon, and the time of harvest, and the tumultuous years of teenagers in the human cycle. Out of chaos arises illumination and transformation. In order for the new to ignite into your life, it's necessary to let go of the old, sweep away the debris. The spirit keeper of the West reminds us to slow down our rapid growth and harvest what we have tamed. In the autumn, leaves are burned to make way for new growth. Release the dross in your life to make way for new growth. The journey. Stand facing to the west and the setting sun. Imagine that all limitations and blockages in your life are flowing from your heart into the sun. As the sun sets, it carries with it your cares and concerns to be transformed by its purifying energy. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a Reiki infused video with the setting of the sun. And I am not always in that area where the sun sets, so I'm going to have to chase it down. But I will. So I'm going to go ahead and just send a few moments to our root chakra, just really grounding all this in. Breathe, grounding it in. Just wishing everybody clear messages of what you need and what you need to release. Calling in Archangel Michael to help us ground today. What will help us feel stronger? And then just cleansing our aura, helping us to release these emotions that we have. And if you want to go into the notes and just look at the Chiron calculator, it can help you figure out where your deepest wound is. And if you need help with that, definitely contact me. It's something that we can help really repair right now in our life. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. And please like, subscribe, and share. Have a wonderful day.